So, hey. So, we're gonna try this without my headset because I just don't feel like finding it right now. I'm Lily. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I've been on I don't even know what you call it. I haven't posted in 3 months because, okay, so first, I'm sorry that I haven't posted in 3 months. I started this as a follow me through my life, you're not alone kind of thing, and then I purposely isolated myself and shut everything down. So I don't watch my videos. I just don't. Because I'm very critiquey about myself, and if I watch my videos, I won't post them. So I'm not sure if we've talked about this before, but I am a victim of human trafficking. I know what happened to me, but I don't really remember most of it. There's bits and pieces here and there that, for whatever reason, made it past the mental block in my brain. And yes, I have my robe on because it's cold in here. I do have my t-shirt on. I'm still fully clothed, but I'm freezing, so I put my robe on because it's nice and warm. But anyways, so there's not really a whole lot of memory there until about 3 months ago. And then I started having nightmares and things on my mental block. What happened to me is over here. Ooh. And where I am is over here. And there are things seeping through now. And it was really scary and really terrifying at first, and now I just kind of deal with it as it comes. But I shut down my whole life. I literally went to work. For the last 3 months, I've gone to work and come home. And it has sucked. It has sucked. Because my brain, I'm trying to deal with stuff, and my brain turns, and it's almost like you have to have a whole fucking separate degree to decipher what your brain is trying to tell you, because your brain is meant to keep you alive. That's what it's for. It's meant to keep you alive. Survival. But I think there's this part of my brain that realizes that I might not survive some of the things that happened if they're just thrown at me. So they're really weird dreams that are I was gonna say normal, but they're not normal. People don't get attacked by dinosaurs in normal life. But a velociraptor, coming through, the rodeo or the circus grounds and knocking down tents to cover my head and then breathing loudly in my ear is something that my brain, I can handle because it's a dinosaur attacking me. It's not real. Whereas it's actually a different memory that my brain is trying to twist and decipher into something that I can handle, because a dinosaur attacking me and eating me is ultimately easier than, being kidnapped and raped. So, it's been a rough 3 months, but I'm doing another sprint with my coaching group, and they've been amazing. I love just talking to them, and wish I lived closer to them so I could interact with them more on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, and now I've been on vacation for a week, and I'm home on medical leave, and I'm working my other job and just kind of chilling. I hurt my foot in November. I fell on, I don't even think it was ice. I think it was just raining and wet and the dog, and Izzy's crazy and doesn't listen to me. So I fell and I hurt my foot, and it's just never gotten better. And now they want to do an MRI, told me to stay off of it for 3 weeks, have to do an MRI, which is like crazy expensive. And, oh, sorry, my meds are wearing off, so now I'm crashing. Yay. Which is probably good because it's probably past my supposed to be bedtime. But, so I'm just home and I'm kind of wallowing right now. Like, my mind space is not good. We're switching up my meds a lot because I finally got my diagnosis for ADHD, and now we're working on medication so that my brain isn't complete mush all the time. And it's not going well. Sucks. So we're trying non-stimulant meds because of my drug addiction history. And oh my gosh, my doctor doesn't want to trigger a relapse. So, which, please, at this point, the likelihood of that is like 1 in none. It's been a roller coaster. Like, I wouldn't suggest non-stimulant meds to anybody who has any kind of anything. PTSD, depression, bipolar disorder, anything that's mood destabilizing, don't do it. Because it fucks with you bad. I have been up and down and up and down. Like, the last month, I think, about 4 weeks, we've been switching meds. We tried one for 4 days, and I was like, hell no, I'm done. Nope, not gonna happen. It was so awful. And we tried another one, and I'm not gonna give the names out because everybody reacts differently to meds, and especially me. Like, I know most people take like hydrocodone or, narcotic level pain meds, and it knocks them out. But for me, it hits my system like a stimulant, and I will clean my house, your house, the neighbor's house, and maybe even the doctor's house, just because he was cool like that and give us some good shit, So I'm just kidding. But no, really, it does hit my system like a stimulant, and so I have to be very careful what I take. And I've even gone so far as to put, codeine allergies in my medical chart so they won't give me hydrocodone. And it sucks because that basically limits me to ibuprofen and Tylenol. And I have zero pain tolerance. Like, I don't like pain at all. If I get a little paper cut, I will cry like a bitch for days. Every time you touch it, every time it comes back open, like, I'll admit it, I'm a little bitch. I hate pain. Like, I can't do it. It's such an inconvenience to me to be in pain. So anyways, we're trying a new medication this week that is doing this to me. It's a stimulant, but it's not classified as a stimulant because it doesn't have certain ingredients in it. It lasts about 3 hours, and then I'm crashing like this, yawning. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I need a nap, and then I sleep for about 30 minutes, and then I'm wired again. And I don't like it because not only do I need a second dose to continue working to keep from crashing, but then it also just fucks with me. Like, I don't like it at all. And so she doesn't want to take me off the meds. She wants to switch me to a long-lasting form of the same medication. I'm not excited. Just not excited, at all. So, we'll see. And my mindset is totally fucked now because of that. I don't know. I'm just so far off track right now that it just sucks, you know? I was doing this for my YouTube channel, but I guess we're going to post this to the app since I can't upload in the app either for my coaching group. But yeah, it just mindset wise, it's just fucked me like so hardcore because I feel like I can't, like I'm trying the medication as prescribed, but then I feel like I can't function without it because it does help me focus when the med is active in my system. But as soon as I crash, which is literally 3 or 4 hours, then it's the middle of the fucking day, y'all, and I have to take a second dose, which I'm allowed to do. But the hope was that using a stimulant, a fast-acting medication, that I wouldn't have to double dose. That I would be, like, if I'm not working, I don't have to take it. But at the same time, I'm trying to reset my sleep schedule from a night to a day schedule so that I'm here for the kids. I can do, you know, my morning good stuff. I can do, you know, function like a non-vampire. So it's been shitty. It's been really shitty. And like, I hate crying on camera. I feel alone because, not that I don't have people, but the people that are right here with me right now, they just don't get it. They just don't get it. Like, my best friend came and got me today, and he was like, you have errands to run, we have to go to the bank, we have to do this. And I was like, yeah, I know. But he hasn't been able to get me out of the apartment in 3 days because I'm just like, I can't. Like, every time I leave the apartment, I'm supposed to either use my crutches or the boot. It's a pain in the ass. The boot makes my knee hurt because just the uneven, and it just tweaks my knee. I don't know why, but it just bothers my knee. And then the crutches are such a, I don't know who invented those things, but because no, it's the most ridiculous I don't know, maybe I'm stupid. I'm just not coordinated. I cannot get coordination with the crutches. And did I say stitches or crutches? Crutches? I don't even fucking know. I should get stitches with crutches. There went my brain. It's gone. We're done. That's it. That's the end of my day right there. I think I said stitches. I don't know. I can't stop thinking about stitches and crutches now. Great. Squirrel. And that's why we're trying ADHD meds. Voila. But, so I'm so fucking depressed right now. And I'm not even, yeah, I'm depressed because I'm so frustrated because this is hard. This is just emotionally and physically draining. And then on top of that, trying to change my sleep schedule and still maintain like my levelness, it's not working. But there's just nobody here who really gets it, I guess. Because, you know, my best friend comes over and he's like, you gotta go do this stuff. And he's very tolerant and mostly patient. But, like, at the same time, sometimes it doesn't matter how tolerant and patient he is because he doesn't understand. He doesn't get how hard it is to get up out of bed and go take a shower and get ready for the day when you are completely, like, out of sync. Like, physically and mentally, you're just not in sync with yourself or the world. And, like, you know, and then struggling with my nightmares. And, like, you know, I literally had to be like I didn't tell him this because I'm not a bitch like that. I I'm just kind of like, I'm really actually non-confrontational right now, which is like really out of character for me. Usually I'm like, we're gonna face this head on and I'm gonna nip it in the bud and we're done. I'm very matter of fact and like, well, you don't get to have a say in that. But like today I was like, okay, whatever. You know, but at the same time in my head I'm like, you can't sit at my table anymore. You just can't, because you don't fucking get it. He's bringing me stuff that is completely inconsequential because I'm not making a plan to return to that part of my life. And he is bringing me stress from there and rumors. And he said, she said bullshit. And I was like, why are we? And I let him draw me in. And I was like, well, fuck them. You know, I'm going to call them and be like, hey, you know, I haven't made this decision. If I had made this decision, I would have told you, and you can't do that because I'm on a medical leave. But then I realized, I was like, why are we even having this fucking conversation? Because like it completely doesn't matter, because I'm not returning to that part of my life. Like I can't go back there. Even if I didn't have other things going on, like I don't think I can do it, because I'm supposed to be out on vacation and medical leave now, and you are bringing me shit about how the district manager is talking shit about me and the store manager is saying that everybody else has got rumors about. Like, I don't fucking need that. Like, who needs that? I'm on medical leave. I don't give a shit if you talk to them. Like, and I'm like, that right there is the whole reason behind the decision that I made, because I don't need that shit. Who needs that shit? That's so toxic. Like, I'm supposed to be resting and healing my foot, and you're bringing me this shit? Like, you can't sit at my table. Why are we even having this conversation anymore? Like, why? Why? Why are we having this conversation when it does not apply to my future? You don't talk to me. I can't talk to you, because that has no bearing on my future. None whatsoever. Because what you're bringing to me is drama, stress, bullshit, and lies, because they legally can't do anything of what you just said. So, now, in the end, some people may get their feelings hurt because I didn't straight up tell them that I have reasons for everything that I do, and it's a need-to-know basis. So, I don't know, my mindset is just fucked, y'all. And I know this is a really long video, especially for my coaching group to watch, but, like, it just mentally, I'm so just struggling. And it's like drawing boundaries with people who retaliate. That's what my life is about right now, is drawing boundaries and separating from people who retaliate. And the retaliation is very real, because those particular people control certain aspects of my life that I can't afford to lose. So it sucks, and it's a very careful operation, and it's almost like leaving an abusive situation, except I'm not. I just heard Steven and Jill in my head. It was very scary for a moment. Pretty sure one of them said, "But are you?" Yeah, I mean, I guess in a way. It just sucks how things have turned out. That was like a whole revelatory moment for me. Because if you're leaving a situation and drawing boundaries with people who retaliate, retaliation is abuse. Retaliation, manipulation. And it didn't start out that way. Okay. So sorry for that. Completely sidetracked and derailed. And I should probably talk to my doctor about changing the dose of my other meds instead of the ADHD meds. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, the struggle is real, but I am still here, and I pinky promise that I will be posting at least twice a week. That's all I can promise you right now. I'm hoping to get in more because things change so fast here. You know, with the kids and the ex and the everything, it changes really fast around here. So twice a week. I promise twice a week. Updates and talks, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get this under control. Obviously I have some shit to review in my life. I think I'm gonna go journal or vlog or something. I don't know, a video log would be fucking awesome, because then I could just do this and I wouldn't have to post it. I don't know, I'm gonna go do something to yeah. It's not really the note I wanted to end on, or it's not even really where I wanted to go with that, but my mindset is a 0. I wouldn't say a 0. I mean, I gotta give myself credit because I am very conscious about where I am and where I'm going, and I'm very conscious about the struggle and very conscious about digging out, because I don't like being in the hole. Being in the hole in your depression or your PTSD, or even if you just struggle with mental fatigue from ADHD or any kind of like stress, being in that hole fucking sucks. And like, so my first priority is always to dig out, like, why are we here? Why am I down here? Why am I in the dark again? And dig the fuck out, because it sucks down here. Plus, you know, you start to smell and people look at you funny when you go outside. So, you know, yeah, because you think that people don't notice. People notice. People notice. People notice. And even the neighbors are like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Good. I mean, that's literally like what I looked like yesterday. I took a shower today, though, so looking better. The neighbor even told me, she's like, looking good today, girl. Great, because I don't feel really good. But it is, I mean, it's real. It happens. People like us go up and down, and you just have to stay in it. You just have to be real. I think being honest with yourself is the biggest thing. And as long as you're honest with yourself, then your mindset is at least headed in the right direction. It's at least not a 0. I'd give mine probably a 3, because I'm very conscious about where I am and, you know, what I need to work on. It just sucks. Realizing that certain fundamental relationships are toxic. And not toxic for the reason that, like, my kids think they're toxic, but toxic for other reasons. It's a long story and it's very confusing, and unfortunately I can't make that public, so sorry. I'm not gonna get that in this video. So yeah, and I'm sorry for my sprinters, it is long, but that's what happens when the app doesn't limit you to 10 minutes. I'm just saying. Can't contain this when I can upload. There I am. There she is. There, did you see it, guys? For like a second, there was a little spark of lily. I saw it. It was there. Anyways. I mean, that's me always bouncing back, and that's why my mindset will never be a zero, because I'm always bouncing back. So, anyways, I love you guys, and I hope you're still with me. And I'll see you when I see you.